Welcome back, guys. It's time to go and fight a crazy dinosaur. We are going to our last quest for the first day in Seldic. We now need to go and find a crazy dinosaur somewhere. I'm guessing we need to go to that farmhouse. I'm pretty sure we completed both the other quests. Chapter 1, yeah, so we just need to find the dinosaur on the East Highway. Scary dinosaur. A plateau near the East Seldic Highway. Checking the map. That's not a map. Where did I get the map from before? I'm going crazy, guys. I can't remember where it is.
Right.
Nope, that's not a map. Okay, so we're now Elisa. I messed up trying to actually find a map. So,
if not for the monsters.
Yeah, let's be careful.
I'm going to play as a girl for a bit. Question.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, I can hit them from a distance. Oh, we're staying as Elisa. Oh, that's much better. We can take full advantage of being able to stun enemies using that. What we might want to do, though, is actually just turn around and go back and rest.
I've got you! I can do this.
Let's see. I'm gonna hit you with that.
Right.
You want to use your firebolt on that, and that should kill it.
Of course.
You can finish that off. Actually, we might want to go back to the inn and use the bed to rest first. Because I would assume the dinosaur is going to be something akin to a boss. And so we want to be at our best. There's the map. It's the start button. So I would assume we need to go speak to the farmer in the farmhouse first. And then they will tell us where to find the dinosaur, which is probably in the next area. But we do currently have very low EP, which is not a good thing. I don't think there's any negative to us going back in here and resting first. We have already spoke to everyone in here. I would assume we haven't done anything that would update dialogue. Maybe Sarah's would be updated. We could try speaking to her, but I doubt it. There we go. Nice and rested. We should have no issues catching a dinosaur now. I'm going to train it to become my first Digimon pet. Like I said, it's up to you kids to decide how to handle things. You're representing Thors though, so don't do anything too crazy. Though I'd probably have more weight if you said about alcohol in hand and food in your mouth. Or if you hadn't put the boys and girls in the same room for that matter. Really, is there no way to change that arrangement? Guess I was right in thinking that it'd bother you at least. I think it'll bother most girls. I assume she certainly isn't the type to be bothered at least. Is she for real? Well, let me just say that this was entirely on purpose. It's not just you guys either. I made sure the other group would be all in the same room too. What? Is there a reason you arranged things like this? Well, let's put it this way. From now on there are going to be times where you'll have to trust each other with your lives. Meaning you'll have to be able to put your personal differences behind you if you want to act as a cohesive team. Now think for a moment. Can a group of people that are too shy to even sleep in the same room really accomplish that? If not, then Class 7 might be in for some trouble down the line. Ugh. So this is essentially a test of sorts. Only you would come up with something like this. While I understand the reasoning behind your choice. Gulp, munch. Can you at least try to act like a decent human being while you're lecturing us? Excellent, I'm glad I spoke to her. It wasn't updated dialogue, so to speak, but I don't believe we got that earlier. So we now have everything apart from Laura's CP maxed out in our stats. So we need to do the important thing and go around and collect any treasure chests we can. Oh, this is going to be so good. We should have been playing as Elisa earlier. Real question is though, can I just kill this thing with normal attacks? I probably can, seeing this is just one of it. Too easy. There we go.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
High five. I was having a look at achievements earlier. There's an achievement for having 2 times the battle score thing at the end. I don't know exactly what I'd have to do to achieve that, because the longer a battle, like some of the, like, unscathed is easier to achieve in a short battle, but some things you get more easily in a longer battle. I guess I'd probably have to look at exactly what you get score for and work a strategy around that to get ×2. Or perhaps I'll just get lucky, and as we go down the line, more abilities unlock which give you more score for being used, and therefore you just naturally get to the point where you can get ×2. Because it was one of the more common... Oh no!
Rebuild our formation.
Oh, we got hit from behind for the first time. Half the enemies aren't actually looking at us though, so perhaps we'll be alright.
My turn.
Okay, let's get some links going because you guys aren't linked up. He can push the... In fact, he can push 2 wolves' attacks back. So let's hit both of them.
I can do this.
Then there's that one. We can't easily push its attack back. In fact, no, does that impede? So does that... No, I don't think it pushes its attack back. It says impede. What are the specifics of a wolf? They don't like fire. Kind of to be expected. I think here I will just hit it with this. And then accept that hit. You two get linked. And then we can... Yeah, we can hit both of these, so let's do that. That takes one of them out. Then this one's going to go next, so let's hit him. That's him gone.
Here we go.
And then I can use his craft, so even if this doesn't kill this wolf, it'll push its turn back.
My turn.
And then that's an easy kill.
Is everybody okay?
Okay, so while I might be able to get more advantages using Elisa, I need to be careful not to get hit from behind.
That's a treasure chest!
I know it is, that's why we're here.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Now, which 2 are the 2 that are going to go next? It's these 2 at the front, so let's push their turns back.
I can do this.
Then you can actually get 3 of them with that before they can move, so let's do that. Okay, you can get 2, maybe 3? No. It looks like you can only get 2. I'll get these 2. Oh, damn.
Huh?
Annihilated.
Too slow.
Right.
And then we should be able to finish these things off without too much trouble. Elliot doesn't do a lot of damage, so he might not do it. Oh, he did.
Go.
Good job, Elliot.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
So, double kill is plus 0.2, unscathed is plus 0.2. I know if we use a link attack, that gets some extra score as well.
Is that a treasure chest?
It is. Well done, Laura. We actually got an accessory there, so we might want to equip that. You already have 2. We just got the proxy. Oh, that prevents KO. That's pretty good. In that case, I want to put that on Elisa because she has the revive ability in the group. Let's have a silver chain. Defense and prevents poison. Defense is for physical attacks. So of our people, I'm going to put that on Laura because she's most likely to be forward in the middle of the enemy and getting hit by physical attacks. And now we come to a farm. There is a enemy just here, so let's get that.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Here we go.
Get all 3, probably not. No, get these 2 then.
There. Now's our chance.
Hit the bird, make it a bit weaker.
My turn.
You don't have any AoE. You're not well. Your normal attack is somewhat AoE. Nothing else is particularly AoE with you. Can maybe take this out. Yep.
Right.
Now, can you take one of these out? I mean, I'm sure you probably can. There we go.
I can do this.
And the bird.
Now.
There we go.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
So, first strike we get an extra 0.1. Oh, I guess double teamed is the fact. Yeah, so we did a double team near the end. Unscathed is 0.2. So that gives us 0.5. I need to know some other things I can use to get points with, though. Nothing in those boxes. And now we come to a farm. This must be the farm that put out the monster extermination request. Should we go inside and ask for more details? Yeah, we might as well. Certainly better than wandering around blindly till we find the thing. Agreed, we're here, so now's as good a time as any to introduce ourselves and... Ingrate? I don't know how you say that word. Ourselves to the locals, I guess. Can I talk to the chicken?
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
Oh, look at the cows.
That wasn't what I asked. I can talk to the chicken, but it doesn't say anything. If I talk to all the chickens, do I get anything? No. Disappointed. Assuming there's nothing around here. Huh? What brings you here? If you're looking for my granddad, he's inside. Thanks. I assume you're the grandma? Oh no, you're younger than that. Sigh. The cows stink, harvesting the crops is exhausting, farm work is just the worst. Why did I have to be born into a family like this? Sigh. Oh, I can't break the barrels. I also can't kill the cows. Where's Granddaddy? You're probably not Granddaddy, right? Rit. There's a really scary monster that shows up near the highway. I can hear it in the middle of the night too. Now I'm too scared to sleep by myself at night. Aw, poor kid. It's alright kid, I'll kill it. The fruit we produce is both deliciously fresh and healthy. You can even make whole juice out of it, and it'll still be as good as good for you. Here, have this recipe. Excellent. We got a recipe. And then Granddaddy? Hello. Would you happen to be Cyro? We're here to take care of the monster that's causing issues here. As such, we'd like some further details on it. Oh, you are? I'm the man you're looking for then. While I did know that it would be students taking care of it, I wasn't aware that you had young ladies in your company. The rest of you are younger than I had expected too. Perhaps this request may be too dangerous for you all after all. Thank you for your concern. However, there's no need to worry. All of us here have combat experience already. Indeed, this all serves as part of my training too, so please allow us to undertake the request. Our training, Laura. We're a team. It's not just your training. Well, if you insist, you'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one, so much so that passing by the area is impossible, as it attacks everything it sees. Do take care when approaching it. Or extra care, rather. Right. Being careless with this one doesn't seem like an option. We'll have to be thoroughly prepared for it. Allow us to make our way there once our preparations are complete then. Yeah, let's give this everything we've got. Anything more to say? You'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. Do be careful, however. Don't worry. Careful's my middle name. I'm going to run right in there and shoot it in the face with my bow. Nothing could possibly go wrong. But more importantly, there are some boxes here. Nothing in them. Any monsters here? The chest to the left. Oh, I guess that's the monster we need to kill. There are 4 chests here. Excellent. We're rich. Nice little train in the background. Makes it a bit more
Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
A bit more atmospheric.
Yeah. If you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Erebonia Fortress.
We have nothing to fear.
We do when they attack first, god damn it. Oh, damn. No, Elise is going down. There goes my new accessory. So I can push both of these two's turns back further. That's definitely worth doing. You can use your buff on everyone.
Keep it up, everyone.
Not here.
You can actually use Blessed Arrow to heal everyone, which can I get everyone? I don't think I can quite get everyone. Oh, can you not heal yourself? If she can't heal herself, then... And we get right to the edge of where it hits Rean. Just like there. I don't think she might not be able to heal herself with it.
You have my thanks. Right.
Crafts, Earth Cleaver, hit both of them. Then the other one does get a go. We are buffed now though, yeah, so that did a lot less damage. Yeah, it hits both, so I'll take one out and damage the other.
It's my turn.
And then hitting it might be fine. Yeah, there we go. Blooming bugs. They're definitely the most dangerous thing around here.
Same to you. That was great.
Now there is a chest over here. Oh, it actually looks like there's just like an invisible wall there, because there's nothing that looks like it would stop me going that way. If we continue travelling south from here, we'd eventually reach Berazard. That's pretty far out of our study area though, we should turn back. HP 1 in the chest, so I guess that just increases the health of anyone I equip it to. How far can my arrows go? That far. See, if the old man was really nice, he'd let us have a rest before we set out to hunt this monster for him.
Bring it on.
Right.
This is fine. There's just 3 silly rat squirrel things.
Turn to flames. Burn. Go.
One squirrel down. I definitely can't hit both of them with this, so we'll just hit the one whose turn it is next.
Of course.
Then, if I armor break 1, then Elliot can probably finish it off. Or maybe Laura can just finish it on her own. 20% chance to petrify. And he'll do it first, so he might stop it from being able to do anything. Or he might just kill it outright, that works too. Hey, an item. Reviving bomb, that's always nice to have. Now we're supposed to go up to the left here, but there's a chest further on.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
My turn. There.
Rean's great, because Rean gains CP whenever he defeats an enemy, which means he pretty much constantly has tons of it. Now one thing we probably would be good to do here is to have Laura's CP over 100 before... How much that put? Oh, 97.
My turn.
Okay, that put her up to 103. So that means that when we start the fight with the dinosaur, we can use her S-Break.
Oh, treasure chest.
Earth plants. Guerrilla Fortress in that direction, right? That's quite a ways away. It's supposed to be a provincial army called the Twin Dragons Brigade between here and there too. We don't have any business there at either location, however, and our time is limited. We should probably turn back. I have to wonder if later in the game if I'll be able to like follow these routes to go to particular locations, or if the whole game will be me going in and out of the school and going to these locations by train if I have to go to them. I know this is also a quadrilogy, so these are quite likely locations we may only go to in later games, not just this one. Now, which Pokemon does that remind me of? It's the water crocodile thing. Is that the monster we're looking for? It certainly seems to be. It's a bit ugly, isn't it? It looks pretty tough. What should we do? Just kill it. We don't really have any choice, do we? We have to kill it. It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment. We need to be prepared for whatever this thing might throw at us. Understood. Right. See me. I'm guessing I can't ambush it. Does that do anything? Okay, so he's not going to come to me. I'm assuming... Yeah, it's going to turn with me, so I can't get behind it. We do have some people with a bit low health, but with Elliot's buff from his defensive skill, I think that should be fine.
Looks strong. I can do this.
Okay. In fact, we could just do this straight away. That would heal 2 of them.
Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
There we go. Everyone but Elisa is at full health now.
Too slow. My turn.
Now, we want him to this time use Motivate. Oh, is Laura... No, I think Laura's in the area.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
My turn.
Laura is best off just attacking. This actually puts defense down, so we want to use that.
Off guard. I'll take you up.
That actually did a ton of damage. You want to use Resounding Beat to heal everyone and buff their defense. There we go, I didn't actually do that much damage there. You could heal again, or we could try and burn it. We also have arts. Do we know it? Okay, it's weak to water. Do you have a water art? You don't. You only have healing water arts. We'll see if we can burn it. Oh, I should have checked its status effect chances.
Here we go.
Okay, this time Autumn Leaf Cutter will put his turn back, so that's great.
There.
And Laura has a guaranteed crit, so now is a great time. In fact, will the S-Break do more damage if I do that? My guess is the S-Break will also do more damage, however, it also means that it can't stun the enemy, I think. It can't, like, unbalance it, which gives us a second little strike. 4,000 damage, can't complain about that. Can't you use... Yeah, you can use Aqua Bloods, which is super effective against it. Aqua Bleed, rather. 1,000 damage from that.
Go.
Force it back.
There.
By force it back, I mean we're forcing its turn back a bit. Let's check. Chances of burn. That says 50. Now, does that work the same as... I think that probably works the same as the elemental efficiency, where the lower number means there's less chance of it happening. So her actually burning it is quite low, so I'll just use a normal attack on it. You, though, will use Aqua Bleed again, because that did 1,000 damage last time. And then, should just be a matter of finishing it off. Finish off in style, though. Yeah.
That's that. Let's
Easiest boss so far. And we all... Oh no, Elisa's not quite level 10. We need to kill one more monster to get her to level 10.
All right. I've only just begun.
That takes care of that. I don't know how we did it, but we won. That was really easy, Elliot. Come on. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. I don't think I really used too many combat links in that, did I? You hate to admit it? Why? Never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm we took care of the monster they reported. Oh yeah. I hope they're pleased. No, they're going to be really angry I killed their pet. Is something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. Anything up here for me to loot? I guess not. I'm also not very good at keeping track of whatever items I have, so I don't know if it dropped anything. But blooming hell, Laura's attack doing 4,000 damage. That's great. And then we could use, and then the Aqua Bleed from Elliot doing 1,000 damage each time. Fight me.
I welcome all challengers.
Okay.
Here we go.
There are 2 annoying insects and a tomato. I can push the insect's turns back.
It's my turn.
Then the tomato is weak against fire. So let's use that. It will move. I don't know if it will move. I don't know what it does. Let's try this anyway. Okay, so her target does stay on the tomato. That's good.
Right.
Then these things are also weak against fire, aren't they?
Arcus activate.
Oh, he's actually having his turn after it though, so that sucks. You're out of CP because I used your thing before. You're probably better off just hitting it, aren't you? That'll also get your CP up a bit.
Off guard. I'll take you up.
Nice. And that's
Is
that.
everybody okay?
And that should put Elisa to level 10. Cool.
Nicely done.
Level up. Lovely. So, yeah, we just want to go back this way now and go report that the crazy, dangerous dinosaur on the job Pokemon Tyrannosaurus thing is soundly defeated. Anything in the boxes? Nope. Oh yeah, there is. Antidote. Nice. I think they're only worth like 40 mirror, but 40 mirror is 40 mirror. Hello, I've come to report my success. Oh, I assume you've taken care of that monster? That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Seldic, however. Wouldn't it have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead? Well, it is admittedly closer, but this area and Seldic as a whole really is on the very outskirts of the Cruzan province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us. Ah. Yeah, that's not too hard to believe considering their attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please take these. Ooh, we got some eggs. Nice. And some strawberries. And some honey. Oh, he's showering us with gifts. Some rock salt. Oh, how amazing. That's really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least I can do. I hope you enjoy them. These look great, thank you. Hehehe. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day. Haha, that's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. I wasn't aware of that. Importing's become a much easier task now thanks to the transcontinental railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can be legally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I have noticed an increase in cheaper goods, cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you all have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries. Allow us to thank you too. We actually learned a lot from doing this request. Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up. Quest complete. Cool. Now, we have a load of ingredients. Can I do, like, where is it? It's not under notes, is it? Yeah, recipes. Can I do... Oh, we got this. We can make one. Is anyone here good at it? Laura is actually good at it. So, let's see if we can cook one with Laura.
I'll do what I can. Not bad.
Completed. Whole juice. Now, there's also other versions of it. I wonder if I do... If I could do another one with Laura, will it just come out the same?
That came out rather well.
Golden juice. Nice. Okay, so we won't necessarily get the same one each time. Those are the two better ones. I guess the other two are worse. So if I were to do whole juice and then pick Elisa, who's worse,
Alright,
would I get one of the two worst things?
What is this?
Yellow liquid. And then we're still missing one, which I don't know. Is there anything special I have to do to get that? I could only make one more of these. As soon as we haven't cooked with him, we'll cook with Elliot and see what comes out.
Okay? Oh, this looks pretty
More
nice.
golden juice. Okay, are they, I assume... Yes, those are all the recipes. We can also make simple omelettes. We made a simple omelette on our own before, but let's try cooking one with Elliot,
okay?
and we'll see if we can get some of the other types.
This is my specialty.
Warm egg soup. Oh, that's actually quite good. 25% strength up for 3 turns and cures freeze. Then
Alright, let's get started.
cook one with Elisa.
This looks delicious.
Soft and fluffy omelette. Recovers 100 HP and cures KO. Nice. And then we'll do one with
Do
Laura.
what I can. Not
Simple
bad.
omelette. Okay, so we're still missing one there. And we're missing one here. I guess the one we're missing here is the fail. And then the one we're missing here is actually the best one. From what I can see. Though I don't know for sure. Those are the only two things we have right now. I'm kind of tempted to try making some more of these. If I say cook 5, and then do it with Elliot.
Is that okay?
Actually, no, Elliot was a poor choice if we're trying to get the worst one.
This is my...
Okay, will they always be all the same if I cook with the same people? So if I go with Laura,
Do what I
who's the
can.
worst.
That came out rather well.
Complete one fluffy omelette, one simple omelette. Ah, there we go, and 3 solid omelettes. Okay, so none of those things are strictly the worst, I'd say. They all have different bonuses. The whole juice, however, the yellow liquid is... Oh no, that's EP. That's 100 EP. Okay, so that's still not strictly worse than the others. The golden juice is definitely best because it cures KO. However, we can't make the last one because we're missing clear gelatine. Let's see. We also have fishing stuff. Obviously, we can't do fishing unless we find a particular place for fishing. Okay, leave that for now. We need to go back and maybe speak to Sarah, I guess. Phew, guess that does it all for the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same, I don't venture out onto the highways very often. The two of you sure seem okay though. Haha, well my hometown is in the countryside too, so I'm kind of used to this. And of all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However... What is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give our report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head back to town. It felt like it was going to teleport me there, but it didn't. We're all level 10. I don't feel a particular need to level up. However, I do feel a need to collect these boxes as we go by. So, I'm going to do that. And the two that are going to go next, I think, are these two, unfortunately. So, I can't get both of them. I can push the turns of these two back, though. So, let's do that.
There!
Ooh, a crit, nice.
I've got you.
Of course.
And then, okay, you have no CP still. So maybe just attack that one, although you can probably finish one of these off. No, we can probably finish those off before they get a turn anyway. Just hit this.
Now.
Oh, nice.
I'll take you up.
Down he goes.
Right.
Then the bird goes next, and then it's that thing. Let's strike that thing, so we might
Turn
kill it.
to
I don't think I'll
flames.
kill the bird.
Go.
There we go. That's him down.
Right.
And now we do have the bird. Is he particularly weak to anything? He is weak to earth. If I were to use an art, when would that happen? That would take a little while. So we can probably kill it before that. In which case, I'd probably be better off just attacking the fluffy thing. And taking that out. The bird gets a turn, but it can't achieve very much. And then we just kill it.
Go!
I've got you.
Of course. Hey.
Too
Still
easy.
have a lot of training to do.
So the only issue are the flies due to their AoE attack. And it also poisons, which isn't good. Time Septic, times 10. I guess that's... We use the Septic when we do magic, don't we? I don't really feel like I ever have an issue with having too few Septic. But maybe that's intentional in the design, because you're supposed to also use them for upgrading things.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Oh, we have
Here we go.
no chance of losing here.
There!
Right.
You could finish one off. I'm going to attack this one instead.
My turn.
Then you can definitely finish this off.
Right.
You attack the stronger one, you should finish that off.
It's my turn.
And then some normal attacks here will kill this thing.
Here we go! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Nice, we got two things out of those boxes. Hello, Sarah. I've come to report my success. Don't give crap. The one paid. What's going on? It sounds like something's happening over at the market. There appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we go have a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Don't give me that crap. This is my spot. I paid for it, so it's mine. I'm the one who paid for this spot. Look, I've even got the permit for it, so stop lying to me and Vamoose. May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way? There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is local, while the merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot? How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the province's ruling lord. Oh, so for Seldic that would be... Yeah. This isn't good. We must stop them. Who are you? Unhand me at once. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. Huh? Bah. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you meddling kids and your stupid dog. We're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when is grabbing a person by the neck being considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you say to me? We're students from Thors Military Academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study, and while we are not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? Ugh, so there are a bunch of soldiers in training. What in Adios's name is happening here? Oh, now look what you've done. Manager Otto? I've been filled in on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah. And both permits expire at the same time too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is simply inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's resolved. Oh, okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now, though. Yeah, I guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class VII I've heard so much about. Oh? How do you know about Class VII? My name is Otto. I'm the manager of Seldic's Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you if you'd be so kind as to come along. I'll treat you to some tea. So you were responsible for choosing our assignments? Indeed, Principal Vadyuk is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hands. And I can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone might have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market? That's right, both their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually they agreed to a compromise, where they would each make use of the front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever's regulated there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issue of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. For a mistake such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true, it's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, this responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? The Curzon province is ruled by Duke Albury, one of the four most powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly, and with a large percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something that should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like this happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course, I've even gone to Burroughshead numerous times to petition the Duke personally, but they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. But I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh? Unlike the Imperial Army, a provincial army's main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout the territory. So mediating arguments which threaten that status quo should absolutely fall within the scope of their duties. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with amongst us merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you're asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then? That's right, I've got a few difficult ones in mind too. I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Okay, so that's Otto. Nice to meet you, Otto. Sorting out problems at the Grand Market is our responsibility. You don't need to worry yourselves about it. More importantly, I'd recommend returning to the inn for today. There's no doubt you're all tired after today, so it'd be best to rest up for tomorrow. Indeed, thank you, Otto. You seem like a nice man. Mrs. Perm, Otto went to Boroughswood yesterday in order to try and appeal the tax increases, but it seems they never even gave him the time of day yet again. This really is a problem. If only there was something we could do for the merchants. By the way, Otto, do you have anything interesting upstairs? The answer to that is no. You have a couple of beds and this dining table. Some books and some drawers, but that's quite a nice rug. But other than that, nothing of interest. Otto, you boring, boring man. Get back to dealing with your finances. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control. And as long as that remains the case, that's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems really clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumours about the current head of House Erebonia. The current head is Eustace's dad, right? So couldn't we ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything he could do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. And since the Alberys represent one of the four great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the four great houses. Guess that's a no then. I see. You're all busy mulling things over. Excellent, excellent. Hey, it's our favourite teacher. Instructor Sarah? What brings you here? I figured it was about time for me to get going. Group B is not getting anything done, as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What? You're going to see Group B now? The town of Palm is a considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. The four of you are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll do what I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Ah. Bye, Sarah. Adios be with you. Oh, I didn't get to read that. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn. Can she read minds or something? I suggest we return to our room and rest for the night, in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. Ah, we're in a different time. Do people have different dialogue? That commotion prevented me from being able to buy dinner. Oh, people have different dialogue. Now I need to make my way back to the market later. It feels like these sorts of things are happening more and more recently. Okay, so we are going to end it there. I will probably go around and speak to everyone in the next episode. We'll see. I might or might not. We may just go straight to bed. because I myself am a bit tired right now. So I feel like maybe I should roleplay into that and just go to sleep in game as well. Anyway, that'll be next time. Thank you for watching. I've been James Rose. This has been The Legend of Heroes, Trials of Cold Steel. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a very nice day. Bye-bye.